Hey guys, what's up? This is Insanity. Got a gameplay of Black Ops Cold War on PC. I'm playing TDM using the AK74u, and my final score is pretty meh of 29-9. But my standards have lowered greatly due to SBMM, and I'm deliberately trying to do merely average so that I'm not matched up against G Field players the next game. This game isn't even really me going 29-9. Since just like in Black Ops 4, they factor assists as kills. I'm pretty sure my actual final score is more like 23-9 or so. But again, my standards have lowered so much that I'll take a positive game where possible. I thought my first commentary video should be with this game because 1, the score is meh, so it's good commentary fodder. 2, I have a bunch of sniper footage, and this is the only game I have so far that is not a sniper gameplay. 3, the gameplay is on a map that everyone considers the Piccadilly of Black Ops Cold War, which is to say it's considered the worst map of the game, and doing reasonably okay on it means it's worth keeping even if it's not the best game. And 4, the match itself is long, that it gives me time to commentate. I think I shall start my first commentary saying what I don't like about Black Ops Cold War, especially now that I played it long enough and we're halfway through Season 1. Firstly, like I mentioned previously, a group kills and assists with each other in the form of eliminations, so your final probably really good score of 32 might actually be something like 24-2, because 6 of the eliminations were assist-based. I really don't understand why they insist on this format, because I much prefer having a more accurate read of my performance. Plus, KD is one pretty big factor in SBMM. So having all these assists inflating your now elimination and death ratio will potentially make the next match you play a more miserable experience. Even if you go, say, 12-0 or 12-2 and those 12 eliminations are all kills, the SBMM will probably SBMM might be tricked in thinking it's a really good score. And so next game, you're already going to be having a hard time keeping up against people using metiguns and just somehow knowing where you are. And you probably are shooting blanks with your guns instead of being able to kill anyone, which unfortunately has happened to me. So that's why I usually insist on using things like sniper rifles or shotguns or melee, since I either kill them or they kill me. None of this I shoot first and then I die, even though I've been on point. But yeah, that's one thing I don't like. Number 2, the attachment choices. Just like in Modern Warfare, there's too many attachments to unlock, and most of them are useless. Plus, there's little in the way of unique attachments for each gun class, coupled with the immense grind that it takes to level up a gun, and it becomes a chore just trying to get the gun to a usable state like sniper rifles, which need ADS speed attachments and Tiger Team barrel, or pistols needing dual wield, which is unlocked at max level 35. Plus, unlike Modern Warfare, you don't even have the courtesy of knowing how much XP your gun needs to get to the next level, or any numerical values to work with, which will really be helpful, especially for players who opt to level up their guns and zombies because they're not having much fun trying to level them up in multiplayer, and want some idea of the progress they're making. Thirdly, I'm definitely not liking this new score streak system. Score streaks are only really attainable if you go on big streaks, which are the only way to get a lot of points. Objective play does not contribute much to your streak, which de-incentivizes objective play, and with the cost of score streaks being heavily inflated to the point that only a handful are worth using, and only a handful are even obtainable, it's like, why play for the objective if you can only really get your high score streaks by being scummy and going for kills only? Plus, Treyarch put in a hard counter for score streaks in the form of Air Patrol, which only costs 2,700 points. So going for things like chopper gunners and gunships are inevitably going to be a waste of time, unless you're matched up against really weak players who don't know how to fight back, or none of a smart team has Air Patrol equipped already, or they're not willing to shoot down stuff in the air. And even then, there's a fair amount of maps that aren't friendly to those kinds of streaks due to numerous roof coverings to let you hide from these streaks. So there's already a soft counter for high-end score streaks already built in on the maps. Fourth, I dislike how Black Ops Cold War pretty much copied nearly everything from Modern Warfare. They have not really done this since World at War, as every game they put out since then at least put their own spin on things. Like how Black Ops 1 let you unlock desired attachment choices right away without needing to grind much if you had the COD points for it. Black Ops 2, revamping the create a class and kill streak system in the form of score streaks. Black Ops 3 had its own take on Advanced Warfare's movement and had unique characters in the form of specialists. And Black Ops 4 is essentially Black Ops 3 without advanced movement. Black Ops Cold War is just a patched version of Modern Warfare. Though, to be fair, Treyarch wasn't even originally making this game. It was Sledgehammer who worked on Advanced Warfare and World War II previously, and some shakeups eventually led to Treyarch being drafted in late to make this game. So there's only so much time you have to make a new Call of Duty game, and Infinity Ward basically made Infinite Warfare a Black Ops 3 clone under these same conditions. Still, I wouldn't have made Black Ops Cold War too much of a copy of Modern Warfare, and have at least one or two original ideas implemented, like being able to customize your streaks to be kill streaks or score streaks without needing a perk, and every weapon class and gun having unique attachments, along the lines of operator mods from Black Ops 4, or epic variants from Infinite Warfare, instead of 1 million different optics. Lastly, I don't understand why they keep gimping theater mode. You can no longer save any kind of game onto a file share, and the matches refuse to show you your actual score. I guess they're just keeping theater mode as the only means to separate themselves from Infinity Ward, who have only included theater mode once in Modern Warfare 3, and they have not included a theater mode in any of their games since. But if theater mode isn't going to have any kind of file share and is going to be barren, future barren as per usual, then they might as well just get rid of it. There's already means for everyone to record in real time and then upload, so no theater mode probably won't be much of a loss. Those are the 5 things I dislike about Black Ops Cold War, a game I otherwise enjoy to some extent. I'll do the things I like in a different commentary, but for now, this is it, and I'm honestly not sure about going back to previous Call of Duties at this point. I feel like I have an abusive relationship with Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War. I keep playing it even though I don't really like the games too much. But this is the future, this is how Call of Duty is going to be, and I'll have to suck up and deal with it. So that's a gameplay and commentary. I hope you enjoyed it, and Insanity is out.